Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Matt 10. Want to show you what I'm working on here with PES14. I'm upping Tenacity for all players to 99, and then some other game plan positions in terms of preset tactics. If you see here, I've got 4 options: frontline pressure, defensive line, defensive compactness, and then shifting to attack, which is new this year. The 3 of those are set at 20, the other one's at 0. The reason I'm doing it that way is because any mode we play in, the computer just destroys the through balls and attack. Well, this year the preset attack is actually working. I want to show you what gameplay looks like. This is the computer controlling. Look how slow the build-up is. This is on professional difficulty because that's a consensus that's probably the best difficulty to play on. It seems to be more complete, as my buddy Clashman from Evo-Web has stated. This is the PC version, of course, of the game. You know, guys know I don't play console in terms of soccer. So, but look at this, is really nice. The playing the ball around, trying to find an opening. The tenacity is kind of building up that pressure, as is the preset tactic for defensive pressure. So you can tell it's definitely hard to move the ball around. I mean, this is on professional difficulty. This is a difficulty I never thought I would ever play. I thought I'd be in superstar mode the whole time. Now here's one of the glaring issues with this game, with this issue, really the defensive line. But look, there's a standing tackle. That was a foul somehow. Pretty nifty move, but I thought it was a clean tackle. But anyway, this is one of the issues, and you'll see this throughout this clip, is that the defensive line on both sides just keep tracking their man. You know, I know it's man-to-man marking, but you know, I think I said in one of my previous commentary videos is that you can't follow the man into the box. It's just, you know, it doesn't make sense. It's not soccer knowledge. Any team, especially European teams, are going to know that. You know, this is very much Pee-wee soccer issues that I think Konami are dealing with in terms of the defensive line. But I know the guys at Evo-Web are working hard on it. And a quick shout out to them, Profit90, Yair, chrissmao as well, who worked on pretty key development, one of the files within PES14. And I'll include a link here that Profit created that has all the files that we need to get going to make your game kind of look like this. A lot of props to him because he figured out a way to kind of approach it, with the way the computer can react to play, how they're going to build up. There are certain approaches in terms of, you know, how we're going to pass, who's going to find somebody open. You can tell right there, you know, they made a bad decision. That's why the professional difficulty kind of makes sense in that way. So, but yeah, I just want to shout out to those guys. Check out the link I'll include there for the download, but also to the forum itself. Evo-Web is a great, community, especially for PES and FIFA, and primarily PES. Great place to download and see authors. Just kind of get into it in terms of editing, and if the first time using a PC for gaming, man, you're in for something great this year. I think this is probably one of the best PESs to date. I know I said that about 13 with the right global edits and the right whole lot of modifications. That was pretty close, but this is kind of where it all is coming together. The kind of balance, the weight, different features that Konami mentioned. Some of these are just really key. I know the console guys and some of the PC guys who aren't aware of Evo-Web or anything like that, you're gonna run into responsiveness issues or anything like that. Well, Profit90 built up this to be very responsive, so much credits to him. You're gonna feel just kind of like it's the PES of old, really. It has a lot of similarities to PES5, but also the kind of flow, I guess, of PES13. A solid modified yair, I said, inspired PES13. So keep in mind, this is definitely very early. That's a great tackle, right? This is very, very early process. If you've noticed my video, I've just been testing whatever is out there. Pretty much whatever Profit 90 comes up with, or chrissmao, or even Info, whatever those guys come up with, I'm going to test it. There's not much I can do right now. If you guys know, see my YouTube, obviously, and my PES, focus, I focus a lot on global editing in terms of the preset tactics, or certain player cards, skill cards, anything like that, because I think that's really where the core of the gameplay issue is. Like, I'm glad, if you can tell already, how incredibly difficult this is. This is actually, I want to break off. Look at that catch-up bug. The catch-up bug is basically the defender just catches up with your attacker, has so many more steps than you. I think that's probably one of the biggest issues. But I can honestly make do with that. I'd really rather have the defensive line be fixed, because it's just one of those issues that I think is going to really start to rear its ugly head if we're not careful, because it will ruin some games, because it's just not football logic, But as I was saying, the focus here is really just to get a good game. I know I'll probably get enticed to play FIFA 14, just because it's kind of out of the box. You can use sliders, etc. And I need my football and soccer fix, so that's going to be the goal here, is just to see what happens. Look at this. This is really cool. When have you ever seen in PES the guy just walk around with the ball? So this is already proof that preset tactics, change of those 4 things that I mentioned at the beginning of this video, are really going to help out. And then Tenacity, of course, is going to, hopefully, the goal is to increase more fouls, and this was one of the biggest issues FIFA PES has had for a while, so hopefully we can get that figured out. Coming to the end of this video, guys, as always, rate, comment, subscribe. Remember, check out the links I have included, and also Evo-Web on the forums. But I look forward to seeing everything develop. We'll get this game going the right way. Take care.